Typos and Capistrano. While in bodegas eating Mike and Ike's. Diablo's got a bounty on my head.
Yeah.
But I'ma be alright.
Be alright.
Be alright.
Yeah, I'ma be alright.
Be alright.
Yeah, Kyren. Yo, look. It's just a fashion show with all these Castro casseroles, massive hoes off Melrose and corny pony acid roads. Start getting depressed over my shitty situation, then I look at my check and I add zeros. Is it all a mind state? I don't know, let's suppose. Hey, Mr. Edgar Allan Poe, why you so depressed? Is it cause you ever listened to the Smooth Words by KRS? Nah, I guess I'm just stressed over the fact that I'm blessed and I haven't been able to compress my knowledge itself into a concise check. But checkmate. Only old school Van heads can relate. Mad bread that I break caused me to debate the real from the fake. Once homies, now just another fan on the side of the race. Like gimme dabs, motherfucker.
I love your music.
Yeah. Hey. Typos and Capistrano. While in bodegas eating Mike and Ike's. Diablo's got a bounty on my head, shit. But everything gon' be alright. It's gonna be cool, man. Hey, gonna be alright. Be alright. It's gonna be alright. It's gonna be cool, man. Yeah.
Typos and Capistrano. While in bodegas eating Mike and Ike's. Diablo's got a bounty on my head. But I'ma be alright. Be alright. Be alright. Typos and Capistrano. While in bodegas eating Mike and Ike's. Diablo's got a bounty on my head. But I'ma be alright. Be alright. Be alright.
You pour me a new drink, yeah. Don't ask me what I'm thinking. With so many things trying me, and so many keep crying. If there's anything I've noticed, if I know anything I know this, you show me that I'm wanted. You show me that I got you. Wherever you go, you got me high or low. Wherever you go, you got me high or low. You got me high or low. Wherever you go, you got me high or low. So many inside jokes, you know, just how to like my smoke. Allow me to be lesser, allow me to learn lessons. And even when I get abrasive, well, that is when you get embracive. You show me that I'm wanted. You show me that I got you. Wherever you go, you got me high or low. Wherever you go, you got me high or low. You got me high or low. High or low. Wherever you go, high or low. Wherever you go, you got me high or low. Wherever you go, you got me high or low.
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me? Yeah, let's see if I can alter that. Oh man, that background. I'm gonna see. Here, I'm in a different room. Hang on, let me see if I can. Whoops. Hang on a minute. Hang on. Let me see if I can. Wait, I lost my Zoom. There we go. All right, let me just work on this real quick. No, it ain't gonna work. Let me see if I can. Yeah, it's on the table. Yeah, move the whole table around. Laptop. Damn. From my position. Wall, but I have to sit somewhere too. So I gotta switch. I gotta turn my whole table around. Oh shit, that ain't gonna work. Damn. Anyways, I've never done it. Well, you know what? I'll make it a homework assignment next time. Okay, here, let me see if I can move all this around. Hang on. Move the coffee out the way. So he's dude, it's like 11 o'clock, almost 11 o'clock on the East Coast. What the hell do you mean he's not up yet? Did he jump in afterwards, if need be? Well, I said whenever he's ready, I can always make time, but it's kind of on his schedule. Like, oh, Loki, I haven't even watched Loki. I haven't started Loki yet. I kind of feel bad that I don't want to hold you guys from talking about it just because I haven't watched it yet. Well, wouldn't you want to watch all the episodes first and then? This wasn't an issue with Winter Soldier. Why is it an issue? You serious? Winter Soldier is one of my top favorite Marvel type superheroes. He's yeah. Yeah, you're funny. Yeah. And for some reason I can't I gotta figure out what my login information is for Twitch, man, because I haven't. I can see. Can I see the chat? I don't know. You said you're on pause, so I don't see anything there. I'll be right back. Pause on the.
Bam.
Starting.
Now let me go right here. And what I want to do is get rid of that thing. How do I get rid of that? How do I get rid of that? There we go. Hold on. Yeah.
Yeah, I need to sign up.
Close that. There we go. So now I just have to right here. Boom. Now, right, where'd you go?
Sorry, I'm trying to get more light.
Now, do you see yourself on the Twitch?
Yeah, let me see. Yeah, I need to sign up. No.
You do not. Seriously, you don't? You're on
No, I
Twitch
don't
and you
see
don't
you.
see yourself.
I don't
Twitch,
see you either.
This Guy Gaming.
I don't see you.
You're on Twitch.
Okay, I see you now.
Okay. And you do see yourself in the bottom left corner. Like click on the live and mute the
Twitch.
Yes, I don't know
Oh,
how.
you're on
Mute the
delay.
web page.
Yeah, you're on delay.
Yeah, okay. Well, I mean, as long as you have it muted, you can still just see
Oh
me.
man, if I would have known that, if I would know I was going to go on live like this on, what I'm saying, I would have definitely made it a little better.
Well, what do you think a recording is, JC?
Last time we weren't live, were we?
Yeah, this is the same setup. The only difference is I actually I was able to get the webpage camera thing on the left corner.
Yeah, it was on the left corner.
Yeah, but we were. This was the setup.
Oh, you're all fancy now.
Oh, don't. Well, I don't smell fancy. I haven't showered today. So, but now I do want to. I think I want to lower the music, even though I feel like it's perfect. Let me just get.
Wait, let me
a little
listen
lower.
to it.
There we go. And now camera thing on the left corner.
Yeah, it was on the left corner.
Yeah, but we were. This was the setup. All right. So you see yourself. Audio's good.
Yeah.
See, so now it's like, okay. In order to keep track of the topics, I have it on my phone, which I also watch the chat with. So I need to also figure that out as we go.
Oh, you can't open another browser on your laptop?
No.
So I did.
No, well, right now the camera of my. In order for me to get you on the screen, I'm using the visual of my PC to get you on. So if I go out and switch anything, everybody can see that. Does that make sense?
Okay. I understand.
Okay. So, all right. Welcome to Gamer, Gator, and hopefully the Heathen himself, JD John Doe Chance the Third, when he wakes up. It's funny how we're on the West Coast at 7:30 in the morning. Or almost 8 o'clock in the morning.
Are you recording on Zoom or no?
I am, and I think I realized what you're about to say. My audio isn't working, is it?
No, the audio is working. I don't see the
I don't
record
think the
button
audio
on
is
Zoom.
working. Well, it's already started. Trust me, that is a fact.
Right. Okay.
All
Sounds
right.
good to me.
Yeah. Okay. You had me worried when you're looking at the. Oh crap! The audio is not working again. Bam. All right. So we're back at it. So I'm your lovely host, uh, Ishmael. This guy gaming. I play a lovely game called Fault, which is slowly losing people as we speak, because it seems like the last update, just a lot of people weren't feeling it. And then there's a new game coming out called Predecessor, which should be out shortly. So, oh yeah, do you know anything about E3, or did it fly under your radar?
But on my radar, I did hear there was some kind of a really big reveal of some game, but I don't remember what it
Oh,
was.
well, to be honest, I was so busy last week, I totally forgot that E3 was happening, and like I was
Yeah.
supposed to watch it on a couple of people's streams, but nobody was even talking about it till till like the last day. Then everybody started posting recap videos, stuff like that. There's a lot of reboots, remakes in gaming as well as movies and entertainment. So
Right.
I guess that there was a lot of that. I didn't hear too much new stuff that at least intrigued me enough to be entertained. So, but there was this one video game. All the guy kept saying was, like, he said, "What's your name? I'm here to kill chaos. What's your job? I want to take out chaos. Show me chaos. I must end him." It's like a Final Fantasy reboot of Final Fantasy 6 or 7 or something like that.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
I like
but
love
that
Final
guy's whole
Fantasy.
thing was just every one liner that he'd say, he always said chaos at the end. Are you chaos? Find me chaos. I was like, dude, that's gonna be like a meme the second that game comes out. I don't know why Bowser's barking.
Do you think maybe the culture of all these E3s and all these conventions are going to be are losing interest because of COVID, or maybe just because we have other things going on in the world? I mean, I don't know. What do you think?
I think the importance of them are definitely falling to the wayside. I mean, it's just entertainment at the end of the day, and a lot of the video game industry definitely went dark last year just because of COVID. Because I mean, you know, like all productions were normally going to go what they had to do is not in the office type work. So everybody's doing their stuff remote, and by doing
Right.
that, it kind of delays a lot of the stuff that makes stuff work. Like you can't just walk over from your cubicle to the next person's cubicle to say, "Hey, can you fix this?" Now it's either email or you're trying to direct message them online, and if they're not,
Oh,
you know, right
you're saying
on the project right now,
so you're saying like video game development was definitely put on
yeah,
hold last year.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
I
yeah.
get it. Yeah,
Like
I
I was
get you.
surprised that even the like the PS5 and the super Xbox Scarlet or whatever came out like at
Right,
near the end of the
right.
year. I was just like, why are they not holding this back at the moment? Yeah, I was very surprised.
Because they're losing money by the second that it's not released.
Well, I mean, right now with all the video game shortages and hence console shortages, I'm pretty sure they're losing money now as well. Because have you even attempted to get a PS5?
No, and the thing is, a lot of people who were talking about PS5s back in 2019, I haven't heard a peep from them in 2021. So maybe the interest, maybe the excitement is just kind of just like, you know what, maybe people can live without these things. That's what I'm
Oh
thinking.
yeah. But the people who have
Yeah.
them, this guy, are enjoying lovely 5K or 4K movies and video games. I'm still trying to beat that freaking Returnal game. It's freaking ridiculous.
I
Yeah,
heard I heard that's a beast again to
it
play.
is. It is indeed. Let me try to check back on chat here. All right, bam. No, I see nothing on chat. So, uh, I know you don't drink, but I had freaking. I actually went out last night. Oh my God, the
Oh,
club is back. Or at least the club I go
let
to.
me live
Like,
through you. Let me live through you,
yeah, man.
man.
Like right down the street from me. There's a club where everybody was out, dude. Like it wasn't packed, but it was packed enough that I definitely was pleasingly surprised at the turnout. But yeah,
Well, your governor definitely made it like, lockdown, vaccinations to
yeah,
get back California back on track. It was a good idea, man.
yeah,
I know it hurt for a bit not being able to go out, man. But we here over in Washington, man. We're coming back too, man. Slowly but surely. But but Florida been back. My friends
yeah.
in Florida, no mask for like a
Out
year, man.
out
They might
like
have been gone.
trout.
Out like Trump. Out like Trump.
But so are you guys still on lockdown? Like I mean, like are
No, no,
bars and
no,
stuff
no, no, no.
open?
No, man. We're like the same as you, maybe like part like half and half, half
Oh, okay.
half capacity, 75% capacity.
Oh,
You know
okay.
what I'm saying? I mean, it isn't fully back yet. You could tell because, like I said, it isn't crowded anymore. Going out into clubs and bars, it's not open. It's not crowded yet. People are still kind of like maybe 25%, 30%, but bars, restaurants, people are dining in, man.
Oh, okay.
Dining though, but dining the restaurants,
Mm,
they're booming.
really? Well,
I I
what
just
about
I
even
just
like
don't
going to
know.
the grocery store or whatever? Like people are masking or
Um,
not masking?
right now, it's
Yeah.
about 85% masks, but
Oh, okay.
there's always like those 50% or that they're not. But for the
And
most part, it's been the same consistently.
and
The
what
only thing, the
about
only difference,
you, Mister? I work at a high
no,
risk area. What? You're not
bro,
masking?
I'm masking all over the place,
Oh,
man.
okay. See, I thought you
I
were
don't
gonna
even
say
eat
you
in.
weren't masking.
Nah, nah, I don't even eat indoors, bro. I eat like it's only outside dining and away from people only all the time.
Really? You're fully
Yeah, bro.
vaxxed.
Yeah. Yeah, but still, man. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't trust these people, man, because there's that Delta variance thing, and
Uh-huh.
and then you don't know who's vaccinated, who's not vaccinated.
But
You know,
once you're vaxxed, you're good, correct?
yeah,
So
that's
the
true,
same
that's
science
true.
that you trust,
Yeah, but
shouldn't
it
that
doesn't
kind
mean
of guide you?
it doesn't mean I still can't get sick. I can still get sick though. You know what I'm
But you could
saying?
always get sick, right?
I could always
When you say
yeah.
sick, you're talking about getting COVID, or you're just talking about getting sick as in like a regular
Sick.
cold and flu?
No, getting sick from COVID. Like I can get COVID and still get sick. Like it won't take me out.
Uh-huh.
But I can still get sick, man.
Oh,
Like I
okay.
said, I mean, I'll let a couple more people get vaccinated, and then I might take it off. But
But how are you gonna
most,
know they get vaccinated? Has Eldar gotten vaccinated? Oh,
yeah.
okay. Good to hear. Good to hear.
But but you know what though, bro? You know what though? It's but you just don't know, man. Oh yeah. What I want to say is that actually I've gotten sick less. Like before 2020, I would get a cold maybe like once every 3-4 months just because of whatever. I
Uh-huh.
haven't got ever since I wear this mask. I've not gotten sick, but
Well,
once.
I'm pretty sure you're
That's it.
blocking everything
Yeah,
now, so and less
yeah,
interaction, so there's less probability of you getting sick. So that's a good thing.
yeah.
So now
And I wear a mask.
even after they say, what, you don't even have to wear a mask anymore, or would you still wear a mask since the
No,
proof's
no,
in the
no, no. I
pudding?
probably won't.
Oh, so now you
I
won't.
probably won't. Probably won't. But bro.
What about going to
I
the
will at
gym?
work.
Like right now,
I
are you?
will,
How about the gym? Gym's like 50% capacity,
bro.
or do you just do your own
Gym.
thing?
Okay. I actually okay. So I stopped going to the gym at the gym at like last year because three cases popped up
Woo,
at my gym,
woo.
like confirmed,
Soon as
confirmed.
it started, or midway
No,
through?
no, no. Like the gym shut down, then reopened back like in July. I don't remember, but then there's 3 cases after that, and people were
Ah,
wearing masks, wiping down
ah.
machines and everything. At that point, there was no vaccine. You feel me?
Uh-huh.
So
Uh-huh.
then I actually stopped going to the gym
Uh-huh.
because I'm like, all right, I'm gonna be putting my wife in
Yeah,
danger,
yeah, yeah.
us in
Everything.
danger, or whatever. Even though people were supposed to be wearing masks, they don't. So I bought these adjustable dumbbells. It's super
Mhm.
cool. I
See, I'm surprised you wouldn't just get a gym at home or something. Just the
I
money.
did. I bought an adjustable dumbbell
Okay, but that's all you
where it could,
use is a
it's all I
dumbbell. Like
use.
you don't
Yeah,
do like all the full trats, lats, slacks,
I
whatever body part or
you can.
muscle.
There, there, there are pretty inventive ways to work out with just
Mm.
dumbbells, but they're
Oh, okay.
adjustable, so you can adjust the weights on them,
Uh-huh.
and they're plates. So you pull up the plates, put it back down, adjust it to more plates, and then I can use the chair to exercise with the dumbbells. I can use the side of the bed. I can use pull-up situations. But yeah, you can do a full body workout with. I can do squats with the
Okay.
dumbbells on my shoulders. I squat down. It's super cool.
So
You can do a whole video.
so then once again, once gyms get back, are you gonna go back to the gym or
Jim's already back.
could you?
Jim's been back. Jim's been back, bro.
So
I haven't
you've been
back.
going?
No.
Like I'm talking about once stuff gets back to normal, would you still go to a gym or you've seen that you can just do it all in the comfort of your own home
No,
at
no,
your
no.
own time?
Yeah, no. I'm going back to the gym, man. I definitely feel. Eventually, I'm going back eventually, bro.
So
That-
why would you go back to the gym?
Maybe-
Just camaraderie or getting to flex in front of some other bro and be like, hey
Oh,
man,
man.
you want a ticket to the gun show there? Or, I don't know.
But to be real, bro, it's the motivation. Sometimes being motivated to work out at home isn't the same as going to the gym. It's just like I don't work out as hard at home as I do at the gym. It just don't.
Okay.
I don't have. I mean, when working out with dumbbells, you can only do so much. You know what I'm saying? I
But
mean, I can
then,
only do.
but then if you go to the public gym, you'll be working with dumbbells, as in the dumb people who are also in the gym. That was a slight diss there, jab. Boom, boom. Gotta
But
keep
then
you
I
on
can
your
have a,
toes.
I can have a bar with weights on the side of it. I can do the bench press. I'm bench pressing like almost a year. You can
Are you
bench
serious?
press.
You've not bench
I
pressed in
bench-
over a year, even though you
Well,
probably could do that. Like you can't
Can
like
you
like.
bench press? I can bench press. I can dumbbell press.
Mhm.
I can dumbbell press, but I can't bench press. I have no bench
Oh
press.
yeah. I got you.
I have
Like
I have
like
no
I
bench.
I love seeing like these like people with home gyms, like they'd have like whatever gallons of water or something on like a rod,
That
but
was
that's
me.
what you
That was
got.
me. That's what I had before the adjustable dumbbells. I had water bottles on brooms. Yeah,
Uh-huh. Okay.
yeah.
So
Yeah,
then
yeah,
what
yeah.
happened? The thing broke or you just bought the other
I
stuff?
bought the other equipment. Yeah,
Oh,
I
okay.
bought. Yeah, the
Alright.
adjustable dumbbells weren't cheap, bruv. Like they weren't cheap, man.
And they
Because
probably went up with inflation, as they say. Hey, it's gonna be $800. Take cash, check, or charge.
I believe however much money you spent on that PS5, I spent a little bit. I spent a little bit less on the dumbbell. Like the amount of money I spent on those, because adjustable dumbbells you don't need. You just need it's the size of a regular dumbbell. It's just a set.
Uh-huh.
I'll show it to you, but it saves space. It can be stored anywhere. You don't need a whole setup.
Uh-huh.
Because it's plates, so there's plates that weigh 10 pounds each, and if you just click, you just pull up the plates like 10 for 20, 10 for 30, or four
Okay.
plates for 40, right? And then you just push it back down, click it, so it saves a lot of space. You know what I'm saying? It saves a lot of space, so that's why they're so expensive, because you can get 50 pounds each
So then
dumbbell.
now, what are you gonna do with that stuff once gyms are really back? And
Or
just gonna sell
what
it
am I
on
gonna do with
Craigslist or something?
Once I go back to the gym.
Yeah, like
Well, I'm keeping them because of the fact that some days I might be too lazy to go to the gym.
or if
so
it's
I can just
raining
do
or
a home-
something.
Or yeah, I'll just do a home workout
Oh,
if
okay.
need be. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And
Well-
like I said, it saves space. You know,
Alright.
I can put it anywhere.
Well,
Yeah.
I've given JJD enough time. So let's get down to the nitty gritty, sir. So I'm calling this episode "Putin on the Ritz." So
Nice
let's
shirt,
get
by the
into
way.
the lovely. Oh yes, Hawaii 5-0 themed.
It's
I got this
it's
at
blue.
Goodwill. I got this at
Wow.
Goodwill. It's a
Yeah, you'd be
lovely buy.
surprised what you can get.
I
You'd be
know,
surprised
man.
what you can get at Goodwill.
Like
You're
there's some
right.
people who
I
probably
agree.
will buy something once and literally never wear it again. Like I mean, I don't have too many shirts like that. Like I go through all my shirts pretty regularly. I'm just like, fuck it. All right, now it's time for laundry, and then laundry takes forever. So so yeah.
Yeah, I need
So
to
I
I need
love
I
those
need to up
shirts.
my shirt game like you, bro, for
Nah,
sure.
Loot Crate, but you don't want to spend the money. Monthly subscription
Oh
service.
no, no, I'm good. I'm good with that crate thing, man.
Oh,
I'm good with
compliments
that
from
crate thing,
everybody.
man. Yeah.
Cool shirt, bro. Hey, man, Loot Crate. Ding, I get no money for it.
Yeah, but you didn't buy that shirt. You didn't buy that shirt at crate though. So you know what I'm
Oh
saying.
yeah, I didn't
So
buy this one at Crate, but I like the
that's what
other
I'm
ones I
saying.
got. And then what at work, like at the warehouse, like I talked to the managers since we're trying to get stuff back to normal there. We used to have like every other week we'd have like a certain day. Hey, you can wear your favorite sports team jersey or something like that. So I told them let's have
Yeah.
a this guy Thursdays, like the third Thursday of the month, where you can wear pop culture shirt or like a movie shirts or
Oh
something
yeah.
like that.
Okay.
So
Wow.
then
I
I
like
can
that.
start wearing more of my freaking Loot Crate stuff at work, and I'll be like, hey, I invented a freaking holiday in this motherfucker. So yeah, but onward and upward to Putin
Yes,
and
yes, yes,
Pantgate.
yes.
Like you remember the Pantgate thing a couple weeks ago with Trump about whether he would
Wearing his
he.
pants backwards.
Yeah, I was just like, dude, is this all we can talk about right now? Like, why does it matter? But I do think it's funny if he's wearing Depends or something like that. And I'm just like, well, he's as old as Joe Biden is, and I don't think Joe Biden's wearing freaking Depends while he's at a
Nah, they weren't backwards,
doing
man. They just
public.
weren't iron. They weren't iron properly, bro.
You think that's all it was? That
Yeah,
thing.
that's all it was.
I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah.
they're saying, well, he's wearing pants without zippers now. Like he just pulls them up like he's got like elastic waistband type stuff or something.
Oh man, I didn't
That's
hear
that's
that
one of
one.
the stories I was hearing. I was just like, I mean, it looks kind of weird, but then I think maybe it was the quality of the video, because then when you look at let's say an HD same clip, it looks like the
Yeah,
thing has a zipper in it, but it just doesn't look like you were saying. It doesn't look iron. And I
yeah,
was just
yeah,
like,
yeah.
okay. I mean, I've
It
never
was a
really noticed
zipper.
the
It was
man's
a zipper.
pants to begin with, but now that he's out of office, it's like, really, can we not talk about anything but this
I
man?
know.
This man's clothing attire? Like he's not a professional sports player. He's not like freaking Cam Newton wearing his hats and stuff. Who
Yeah,
I
yeah,
actually want to
yeah.
get a hat from. Cam, if you're listening, wink wink, holler at your boy.
Well, why do you always like those bad guys? Anyways,
What are you
continue,
talking about? What
continue,
bad
continue.
guys? What are you bad?
We'll talk about King another time.
No,
We'll go
talk about
ahead.
him now. What are you talking about? Bad guy?
Oh,
Bad skill level? Bad dress?
personality, bad personality. He's not a nice guy.
Huh? What are you
He's
talking
kind of a
about?
douche.
They're all
Cam Newton.
douches. Don't you have to be a douche
Oh
to be a
no,
professional
no,
sports player?
no,
You have to have an
no. That's
ego.
not true. No, the quarterback for the Seattle Seahawks, Russell Wilson, is a nice guy. Genuinely a nice dude.
Hmm.
Yes, but
Okay,
Cam Newton
but I
is
do think he
not.
should put his team on blast this past offseason, talking about how he needs help and what he was complaining that he either needed offensive help or something like that.
Yes, yes, yes. They're
Okay,
putting too much
that's
money.
not what nice guys do.
No, it's true though, because the fact that like he had the
And I
most
think they
running
all
rushing
dress
yards.
pretty snazzy.
Dressing is fine. Dressing is fine. I'm just saying. Anyways, Russell Wilson has the most rushing yards in on the Seahawks, and he's a quarterback. So yes, he needs help.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's not good. When you're paying at least 2, 3 running backs, and your quarterback is outpacing them just because you
Oh,
guys can't get a
thank thank you,
offensive
man.
line.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I got a feel for
Thank
him.
you. That's the problem.
Oh, this guy. Well, you can at least celebrate lovely Tampa winning, even though you're not there anymore. You know, that
Oh,
is that why you wore that
don't
friggin'
get started.
sweater?
I'm not.
It looks like
Bro, you
Tampa
know
Bay
great
colors.
well.
Huh?
Bro, you know very well that that was a fixed, like the most fixed game ever in the
Really?
history of in the
I
history
know they
of
made. I
fixes.
know they made the. Seems like they made the spread, as they say. Yeah, you got terrific Tom
Bro,
in
bro,
there.
bro, those referees were calling some effed up goals. And the thing is, I'm not a conspiracy theory dude at all.
uh,
Like I love football. I don't want, but when I'm watching that game, and I'm like, all right, Kansas City's coming back. We got this, and all of a
oh,
sudden,
Kansas City never had a chance, dude. Be honest, they
Kansas,
were down at half by what? A
they were
good two
no, it
touchdowns.
wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. They were charging, and then the referees made a couple bogus calls. Man, come on,
All
come
right,
on,
so
man.
onward to real deal Holyfield topics. So the Putin
Right.
summit, I thought it was
Yes,
a lot of bells and whistles, but it didn't seem like
yes,
anything really happened. It's
you're
like
exactly right.
like it was more of a dog and pony show. Like, oh, what's Joe Biden gonna do when he has to meet with Putin? And I'm just like,
It was,
I want to
it
just see them
was,
interact and stuff like that. And then I heard that that they didn't have a, like, normally they have a joint press conference afterwards, and Joe Biden was
yes.
like, yeah, I'm doing my thing separate from him. And I was just like,
It's
it's funny how, like, I wanted to have JD on here because I know he's a lovely tr- uh, forever Trumper or whatever, and he's gonna
yeah,
say that Russia is glad that Joe Biden is in office because they feel he's a pushover. But it's funny how even when uh, now that Joe Biden's in office, what Putin still goes out of his way to thank and talk about Trump in a good light. So it's like he doesn't really. I don't think he rather wants to deal with Joe Biden rather than Trump. So it's good that we have Joe Biden in office because he doesn't want to deal with Putin, or Putin doesn't want to deal with him.
yeah, yeah.
So how can
You know
you
what's
say
funny
that?
about?
Go ahead.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Well, no.
No,
So
no, you go. Go ahead.
how can you claim that? Oh yeah, Putin really wants Joe Biden in office when publicly he still talks about Trump in such high regard. So it's like you can't have
Yeah,
it both
yeah.
ways.
So as regards to that, though, in the before the meeting, before the actual meeting took place, Putin was praising Trump like he's a good guy,
Yeah.
whatever, he knows what he's doing. And then afterwards, if you notice, Putin started praising Biden, saying that
Really?
he was yeah, after the fact.
Hmm.
He was like Biden's well prepared. They even shared a couple, little stories about, their,
What?
the back in the
Life in
old
the
days. Yeah, it was
KGB.
no, yeah, I don't know,
He's like,
yeah,
hey
but
man.
his tone super changed after the fact because the thing is, if you look at both clips of when Trump met him and then
Hmm.
when Biden met him, Biden definitely had a more fundamental knowledge of what's going on in the world. Trump just kind of winged it.
Well,
He didn't.
you've got a politician who's been a politician for about 20, 30 years. He better know what's going
Yeah,
on in the world.
yeah. You could tell he had a fundamental grasp on what's going on. Trump was just like, yeah, he's a good guy.
Hmm.
He never really said anything about policy or whatever. He just said that whatever. But Putin definitely did change his tone, and
Here's
I
something
wasn't
I
here.
didn't realize. Did you realize how
Yes.
short Putin was? I didn't realize he was a
Ooh.
shorty. Did you realize that?
Did not know that.
I think he's like a Russian Tom Cruise. He's like 5'7" or 5'6". Like
Yeah, but
all the photos that I saw with him and Biden, Biden is like towering over this guy. I'm just like, who is that? Is that
Oh
Putin's
right, when
kid?
when it shook hands, yeah,
I
that's
thought it was
true.
Putin Jr. I was like, where's Putin? Like I was like, oh my God, he's the fucking shorty. Like
Yeah,
all he needed was like an
yeah,
apple box
yeah,
or something. Like I wouldn't let those pictures get out. Like I don't want the president of
yeah.
United States to upstage me.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
mother of
Putin's still
God.
younger, and he works out. He got muscles, according to the media. But Fox News has some issues, man. Because I don't watch Fox News, but
Mm.
they start like I just happened to get some YouTube suggestions. I don't know why YouTube is giving me Fox News suggestions, but I saw like videos of like Fox News doing a whole segment on how awesome Putin is. I was like,
Mm.
stop it, dude. Stop
Wait,
it.
it was just like it was just like a commercial break, or you actually got like that in your feed?
Clip. Yes, I
Okay.
got it in my YouTube. Like, so I'm just like, okay, Fox News Putin, and I couldn't stomach the whole thing,
Mm.
but it basically is saying how Putin started off.
Mm.
How he works out, he rides horses. You know what I'm saying? How he's so different and
Yeah,
so well spoken
I
versus
hear
Gorbachev.
I hear he likes bareback, and we're not talking about horses. I'm just saying, but
Exactly.
and put a shirt on,
Bro, I'm
guy.
just like, why is Fox promoting this stuff? Like,
I don't
what
know,
the, you know
cause
why
he's
they're
friends
trying to
with
make
Trump.
they're trying to make Biden look bad, man, and trying to put Putin up on a pedestal. And it's like,
Well, ain't gonna happen.
yeah,
The one thing
yeah.
that always interests me, it seems like more and more how you don't like you. I know Putin speaks Russian, but now you don't get to hear him actually speaking Russian. You just always hear the interpreter now. Have you noticed that? Like slowly, like I think when
Uh,
what's his face Gorbachev was in office, like you might get to hear him actually say some Russian, but then you'll hear the voiceover in English. Like I want to
are you
actually get
sure
a
about that?
friend. What back in the day or now?
Are
Am
you
I
sure
sure
about
about
that?
what?
Because
Back in the
how
day?
about that interview with MSNBC that he did recently? His voice was on there, isn't it?
Oh, okay. Well, it just seemed like it was coming. It came out quicker now. Like literally, I never heard. It seemed like I never heard Putin actually utter a word. Because as soon as he was asked the question, it's already translated. Like I want to actually, I would love to hear somebody who knows Russian actually listen to the interview and tell me if what the English people are saying is the exact word for word of what he's actually saying.
I'm sure they have people verifying it, bro. I think, especially in a one-on-one interview, somebody would have noticed it if he wasn't speaking correctly, or if the interpreter wasn't interpreting it correctly.
But who would
I'm sure.
who do you think would say whether or not? Like you expect the government to just say, "Hey, sorry, he was talking kind of reckless, and we didn't want people to
Are
get nervous."
are you referring to the meeting? Or are you referring to the MSNBC one-on-one interview? That's the only one I saw.
The MSN. I never. You saw
Yeah,
clips of the
yeah,
actual meeting? Nobody did, right? Wasn't it closed meeting?
right. So the
Yeah.
MSN interview, MSNBC has people who speak Russian on there, so they would tell the interviewer if what he was saying, or if what he was translating wasn't legit, because they wouldn't air it. MSNBC wouldn't air it unless it was legit of what they said.
But my thing
You know?
is, they could air it if they're trying to push a certain agenda. That's my thing. If the media
Oh
itself
yeah.
were
Oh,
to
man, here's
say,
the
"Oh
whole topic.
yeah, yeah," like who knows if he actually was praising Trump as much as he did. Maybe it's just the media saying that, "Oh yeah, Putin really liked Trump." Who's to say?
Mm.
Unless you go to somebody who speaks Russian and says, "Yeah, yeah, he likes Trump a lot." You know,
I see what you're saying. You're saying that the media is probably hiding. Oh, that
they
could be
could
okay.
they could do it.
Okay. But MSNBC has no desire to make
Oh.
Trump look good. I understand that. If it was Fox, maybe, but MSNBC has no desire to make Trump look good at all.
Hmm.
It's almost like trash Trump day every day.
Good for them. I'll put them on my radar now. I don't
Yeah.
even like talking about the guy. It's funny how like even now that we're back, like have you ever seen Stephen Colbert over the COVID hiatus or whatever? Like
No,
he wouldn't use the man's name after January 6th. After once Biden was sworn in, he's like, "Hey, our orange friend is no longer in office," and I was like, "That's good." Like any newspaper clippings or anything, everything was like his name was redacted. I'm just like, "Fuck yeah, dude, wipe him off the map."
I agree, my friend. I agree.
Um,
I agree.
so what else could we talk about? So on with the FBI thing, like I heard this news story a couple weeks back about the FBI claimed to have had like this 800 person drug bust, they're cracking down on a lot of illegal drugs in the U.S. And they said that they actually developed an app, kind of like starts with a W, WhatsApp, but they convince criminals that, oh yeah, it's totally encrypted, nobody can get into it, and then they come out to say that, oh yeah, we're actually behind that app, and this is how we caught you. But I'm just like, why would you tell the public that? Why not just
Whoa,
keep
whoa,
using the app?
whoa. Back up. Is WhatsApp really or is something like WhatsApp?
It's like WhatsApp.
Oh, it's like WhatsApp.
Yeah,
Oh, I
it's
was about
not
to say.
WhatsApp. No. It's something called start with Atreon, something like that.
Okay, okay.
Atrium. But yeah,
Wow.
but I don't know why they stop and then tell everybody, hey, we this is a government app. Like, instead, just say, hey, we had a drug bust. Don't talk anything about that. That way you can keep using the app until the criminals get smart
Mm,
enough to
mm,
realize
mm.
somehow we're being tracked and followed. I don't
Yeah,
know.
it's kind of hard for me to think along those lines because I'm not a criminal, so I would just be, I'd be paranoid no
Oh,
matter
regardless,
what.
yeah. But I
I'd
mean,
be paranoid
but I'm just
on my back.
wondering why the FBI would come out and say that we're behind this app and not just let the app run, unless they think the criminals are too stupid to watch the news and don't realize all the
Maybe,
stuff.
maybe the app caught the person they were trying to catch and it fulfilled its intention.
But
Maybe they're
but you could catch more
after
people. You could catch more
yeah,
fish
no.
if they just
I've
keep
never
letting
heard
the
about,
app
I've never
run.
heard of Akron app, but I'm saying maybe they caught their intended target,
I
and
guess.
that was. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Because you got to hire people to monitor these apps too, right? If you're
Mhm.
going after drug dealer, drug lord A, and you caught
Mhm.
him, all right, operation's over, man.
Ah.
We you know what I'm
Oh, I don't
saying?
know. I mean, they got enough money and technology. They could probably just create another app, call it
Yeah. And,
Patron,
and and let's
and
not
something.
forget the feds might not always be forthcoming, completely
Oh yeah. I
forthcoming.
doubt they're gonna tell us everything about, like, who they were after, why they were
Yeah,
after him. They just said, hey, we got a
yeah,
drug bust, tons of
exactly.
money.
Oh yeah.
Um, now,
Exactly.
with Amazon news, I know. Did you hear about the new sidewalk technology that they have? Amazon Sidewalk.
No, no, but I am not surprised, my friend, and I'll tell you why. You go ahead first, and I'll tell you why.
So with the new Amazon Sidewalk technology, all the newer devices that are coming out post COVID, they now have a way to for you to connect your devices with other people in your neighborhood. And they say that the more connected your neighborhood is, the safer it'll be. So that now that way, let's say you could monitor your neighbor's front porch of, like, who's coming, if somebody's like
Oh,
taking a package or something like that, and then, like, everybody would be alerted in case there was something suspicious in the neighborhood or something like that.
yeah.
Wait, why are you
How?
smiling? Oh, you
No,
like this, or you're just,
I'm shocked.
oh,
I'm
okay, yeah.
shocked.
And the funny thing is, all this stuff is already in the devices that are coming out. And so, like, you don't opt in, you have to opt out. So, like, if you turn something on, if you don't know about this, it's already on and it's already connecting. And I'm just like, I'm getting scared. Like the direction that they showed to opt out might be hard for older people or people who aren't tech savvy, but they want the new tech stuff.
So you saying that your neighbor would know that you're getting a package delivered? Is that what you're saying? Like
Yeah,
everybody
well, they're
knows?
saying that the devices would be connected. I don't know how far connected they'll be, but, like, let's say there's a suspicious person in the neighborhood, or something happened where your neighbor might be calling an emergency situation. It may alert other people in the neighborhood that you called, like, let's say, for a fireman, or called the cops or something like that.
It's it's like the Ring doorbell
Yeah.
technology. Unless it's the same thing. Is it like the Ring doorbell?
Well, Ring is owned by Amazon.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
their
Same
devices would
concept.
be
Same
connected
concept.
that way. But then also you have Alexa, all the stuff in the home that people would be connecting. I still don't understand Alexa. Like, what do you need Alexa for? Like people have you thought about it?
Hands free.
Wait, what's that? You pointing
Hands
at being
free.
married? Oh, I thought you were trying to
Hands
show off your
free.
ring. Like, oh yeah,
Yeah, no,
yeah,
no,
I
no, no,
guess.
hands free. That means you could just talk and just supposed to like know all the answers
But
like a
see, but I
Siri.
would like if I had a question about something, I already have my phone. I can just look it up on my phone. Hands free might be easier, but like I hate when my phone will automatically start doing stuff, like when I'm in the driving somewhere, like let's say there's a commercial on a podcast that talks about Google. Next thing I know, the phone is activated. Like, do you need help with anything? What, like it alerts that it's hearing Google, and then it thinks that I'm calling it, and
That's
I'm like,
creepy.
I'm not the guy. But
That's
like
that's creepy.
I have friends who they say they would get Ring, but they wouldn't get Alexa, and I'm just like, well, why would you do that? Like, I mean, isn't it all the same type of spy technology?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Except
Yeah.
one for a fact is recording stuff coming and going, when another one, you don't know what type of data they're collecting, but they're collecting the data.
You're
So
right. You're right. You're right.
that worries me.
My friend and I did an experiment because we were talking about IKEA and Wayfair and Ashley Furniture, and then all of a sudden we're getting ads on every app about IKEA, Ashley Furniture, and Wayfair, right? Those three companies. Okay.
And just
So
because you
then
were talking about them, this stuff
we're
started
talking about it.
appearing.
So yeah. So then we're like, okay, you know what? Let's do an experiment. No bullshit. Let's do an actual experiment.
Mm.
We started saying the word Delta Airlines, Delta Airlines, Delta Airlines. I went to Delta.com. I went to Delta on YouTube. I started saying Delta Airlines. I kept saying it, and then nothing.
How long? What do you mean?
Nothing. We did it for like 5 days straight. But the Wayfair and the Ashley Furniture and the IKEA, within hours, we were getting, him and I both were getting stuff. But for Delta, when we're actually intentionally trying to say Delta, nothing.
Really?
Nothing.
But But were you getting
Delta.
any other type of airplane type stuff? Like, hey, don't forget to use your miles or discounts or something like that.
Okay, I wasn't even trying to talk about IKEA, and I'm getting IKEA all over the freaking place. I wasn't even trying to look at Wayfair, but Wayfair popped up everywhere. I actually did need Wayfair stuff, actually, come to think of it. But anyway, I'll get all that, but I cannot get Delta. So I'm thinking to myself, maybe only certain companies buy into this whole information sharing thing. Maybe Delta's like, nah, we're good right now.
But I think they all are still. What the thing that confuses me about the data that they are monetizing, it's like
Yes.
I don't know, like I don't think there's a place for it. It's like if you want to know what my interests are, why not just ask me? Do you not think that I would lie or something? Like, it's all sneaky, and then they put money on it. So then it's like, well, if you want this data that I have that's so valuable, why not pay me for my opinion? There you go.
They don't have time to. People don't always answer. What is it called? Like
Surveys.
Surveys. Yeah. Like, people just will skip the survey. So
If they have the option
instead
to
of-
skip. If they don't have the option to
Right.
skip, then
Yeah, the option to skip. Right. Yeah. Surveys. You gotta
Don't
talk
allow
to
'em to
surveys.
skip. Like, I love how, like, anytime I call, like, either my bank or something, oh yeah, wait, if you just wait after the call, we can do it. Well, do it at the beginning, and then it's like, shit. Then it's like ingrained in me to know that I'm going to.
You can't survey in the beginning until after the call is over, bro.
Oh, for that, like for that call. But I mean, like, if they just wanted to, hey, what do you think about Wells Fargo as a bank before my customer service interaction? It's like I'm almost obligated to answer. What?
No, it wouldn't make sense, because maybe they're not going to give you what you want. Maybe they're not going to give you the loan that you want. Maybe they denied your loan. So, like, hey, screw Wells Fargo. Although actually your chances of getting a loan is actually better with Wells Fargo than with Bank of America. But that's for a different topic another day.
Wow. How are you gonna lead into that and then like try to get people on to come back? Why do you say that?
Wells,
You're talking about that from
Wells,
a black man's perspective or just from
yes, yeah,
perspective in general?
yeah. From a black man's perspective, but that's for whole different prime mortgages, 2008,
Uh,
2020, subprime mortgages, bank, housing boom bust situation.
mm,
I'll just talk about that because Wells Fargo back then was giving out mortgages to anybody back then,
hmm.
and then they got in trouble recently for discriminating against people, and then now
Really?
yeah,
Wells
now
Fargo?
I believe so. Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. So
Well,
now they're making up for it now. So now,
oh,
yeah.
okay. Hey, all are welcome again. Speaking of race relations, happy Juneteenth. Yay, we finally did it. Huh? Thumbs up. We got it. Progress. Because
Can
now
I can I
Juneteenth is a holiday.
can I say one thing about Juneteenth and
Well,
then one
it better
thing?
be some fireworks and, pop champagne. Are you going to wake up L Dog? L Dog, baby, the time that we've all been hoping for is finally here. Like, what?
Juneteenth. Somebody gave me an analogy which was awesome, and I think you would appreciate this.
Mm.
Juneteenth is like ordering something from Amazon.
Mm-hmm.
It's not what you wanted exactly. It's not what you ordered,
Uh-huh.
but you like it anyway, so you're gonna keep it.
Uh-huh.
You feel this one, so you want a social justice, and then
And we got a holiday. Yeah, yeah. All right, that's going to be the highlight of this clip, man. Yeah, yeah. See, the funny thing is, with me, it's like we're trying to get past slavery. We're trying to get past all this talk, and now we're going to have a holiday celebrating the end of this talk every year now. So every year it's going to be like, hey, Juneteenth right around the corner. Be sure to hug a black guy or something. Like, what the fuck?
So what? You're trying to get away from it. What's
Aren't we
going on,
all,
man?
in America in general, trying to get away from slavery?
That's
Or
the
the fact
problem,
that it
my brother.
happened?
That's the problem, my brother, man. They're trying to erase that it happened in the first place. You can't
But
erase it, bro.
but you can't erase it now if you have a national holiday celebrating the end of
So-
it every year.
so
But
we're-
they're gonna.
so we're-
I think they might change the name to the last day of servitude or
Yeah.
sovereignty or something like that. They won't call it slavery because I don't know if you heard, but they're taking the word slavery out of textbooks in a lot of states. Did you hear about that?
What?
Yes.
Yeah,
They've already started
know
it. Like years ago, they started doing it. Like I don't have kids, so it wasn't on my radar. But I was surprised that how they just gonna take the word out.
Change the narrative, man. I'm trying
Yeah.
to tell you that.
Yeah. What do you mean
Because-
you're trying to tell me? I know the narrative. I see the.
Yeah, but that goes into the whole discussion I was trying to tell you about the whole systemic situation, man.
Okay.
It starts from there.
Well,
I mean,
that'll be a topic for another day. Leave 'em with
well,
breadcrumbs. Breadcrumbs.
let's tease it. Let's tease it. I'll tease it right now. Let's tease it right
Yes,
now.
tune in a couple weeks. I'll be handcuffed and trying to be a modern day slave, walking around lovely California. No, I would never do that.
I'm just saying, home ownership. You know what I'm saying, is it wasn't easy for me to do, but yet, it's easier for other people. So if my family wasn't slaves and they were able to accumulate wealth from 1865 all the way up till today, without any situations, imagine how rich we all would be, brothers and sisters.
This guy. Here's the question:
But-
how far back do you know your family tree? Random
I don't.
question. You don't know
I
any?
don't. I'm Jamaican, so it's my grandmother and my grandmother. That's it.
Okay,
Far as we
but you
go.
never thought about doing that Ancestry.com or anything like that?
It would be kind of hard because I have my grandfather is from Syria, and my grandmother is she's Jamaican, so it'll be tough.
What do you
It'll
mean?
be tough.
You've never tried to do Ancestry.com is you like swabbing your inner mouth and then you send send the DNA to whatever lab or company, and then they give you information about
Oh, you're talking
other
about those.
other things
I know
in
you're talking
your
about. Okay,
family tree.
okay.
Like, what did that have to do with your
Oh,
grandparents? You wanted your
oh,
grandparents
okay.
to do that
Okay,
too?
okay. You talking like the whole 23 and Me type
Yeah, yeah.
situation?
Ancestry.com, same
Oh,
thing.
there's a reason why I'm not doing that.
Oh,
And I'm
okay.
not no
You don't want to be
I'm not a
cloned without your
no,
consent?
I'm not a conspiracy theory
Hmm.
guy, but hang on a second. What the hell is this thing doing?
What, are you
I'm not a
looking up
conspiracy.
data? Wait, don't tell me
No,
Delta webpage
no,
just opened up.
no, my Hewlett Packard opened up. I don't know what the hell. Anyways, there's a reason why I don't do that though, because let's just say and this could actually happen. I'm not just being a crazy dude. Let's just say in my DNA they say that I'm susceptible to diabetes, right?
Hmm.
In the future they can deny me insurance or raise my insurance based upon the data they collected, saying, okay, your DNA says that you're predisposed to diabetes anyways, so we're gonna deny you coverage or raise your
Because you
coverage
now
because of
have
that.
diabetes.
No, because right, yeah, exactly. Or even, and I never get diabetes. The fact that I have
The potential to
tendency
get
to
it.
get it, right? They
Wow.
might deny me. And once I
But
found that out,
but
that's why I never did it.
the insurance would, like, the ancestry company would have to give that information to insurance providers, or how would that work?
Of
Or the
course,
insurance providers would ask them for it. How would the two inter intersect?
don't forget about about the serial killer who got caught by doing the 23andMe thing as well. He was caught by the FBI because the FBI went there into the databases and found and connected his DNA with the ones from the murder. Who's to say that, okay, if the
Do you
FBI
have
can
the
get that
name of this
information?
guy? Do you remember this story at all? Because there
I
was a story
do.
similar to that I heard, but it wasn't. They caught a serial killer not through his DNA. It was through his daughter's DNA. Like, his daughter was either going into medical school or something in college where they needed her DNA, and through her DNA they caught a guy. I don't know if it's two different stories or it might be the same story. You're saying that the serial killer himself actually gave his DNA to Ancestry.com, and that's how they caught
Right.
him.
Yeah, and I caught him from that.
The
Yeah.
the now,
I
what the
mean,
guy look like? He was an average white guy, brown hair, glasses.
I thought he was a brother.
Okay, see, so it might be two different stories.
No, I don't remember. I don't remember. I remember the story. I remember what the guy looked like though.
Okay,
Yeah,
see, my story
wow.
was a white guy. He has a grown daughter, and she was doing something, either checking through her family history. Somehow her DNA was I think she was applying for a nurse or something. Like, do they do background checks for nurses?
Nope, not at all.
They don't do anything like
Um,
that.
maybe her becoming a doctor or a nurse is secondary. Maybe she just wanted to get her family history, period,
Uh-huh.
and got his DNA. He didn't think nothing of it.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? He did nothing of it. Like, oh,
Well,
whatever,
she's a
fine,
grown
whatever.
adult, so she can do whatever. Like, it's not like she has to
Yeah,
ask
yeah,
her parents to,
no,
hey, I
maybe,
want to.
maybe she got her dad. Maybe she got her dad to do it too.
Mm.
Nobody would ever think they're gonna use my DNA to catch a murder. For an ancestry
Uh-huh.
lookup.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? Nobody expected that. It was pretty genius that the FBI to do that, but didn't expect that.
You know
So
what? I want to take the
maybe
time
she.
to actually try to find the story.
Yeah.
But
Do
no,
that,
go
do
ahead. Go
that.
ahead with what you're saying.
No, but so even my sister got our dad to swab for DNA to find out if he's part black, part Native American, all that kind of stuff. And so she did that, for him. So maybe his daughter did the same thing for her. But all I know is that the FBI did gain access to it, so the FBI can gain
Okay,
access to
so
it.
I found the story pretty quickly. So my story is about the BTK serial killer
Gotcha.
who's from Wichita, Kansas. That's not your story at all. That doesn't ring a
I
bell.
think so. 23andMe. I could find 23andMe.
Let's see. It said he killed what? 10 people between 1974 and 1991, and he was finally arrested in 2005 after resurfacing to announce that he was preparing to kill again. Okay. Before they could arrest Rader, however, police needed to match DNA evidence to the scenes of the murders. Damn it.
Joseph. Yeah, you're right. It was him.
So this is the guy, this same guy? This is the same
Joseph
guy?
James Angelo, 72, former police officer, arrested on Tuesday, April 2018. More than 3 decades after.
So these are two different stories. Okay.
Yeah.
So what happened in your story?
This guy was the Golden State Killer.
Okay.
This guy was caught in 2018.
Mm-hmm. But what happened in your story? How did he get caught? Like, he submitted his own DNA to Ancestry, and then they probably got a court order or something to then.
No, the FBI the FBI contacted, just has a database with 23andMe.
Ancestry. Wow.
23andMe, Ancestry and 23andMe. Yeah. Oh, yeah. This guy's like 72 years old. Yeah. He's the one that did it. I don't think his daughter did it on this one.
Yeah. Well, no, I didn't. The one I did, the daughter didn't do anything either. The daughter was just born by a serial killer who then stopped. But yeah, that's just weird.
So basically what I'm saying is that if I was to submit my DNA, I run the risk of my insurance company not denying me coverage or raising my coverage in the future if they say that I have traits for diabetes or whatever. So
I don't know.
That's the reason
we're living in an interesting world, sir. Interesting.
The only reason why I haven't done it, man. I would have done it long because I know I'm part, Middle Eastern, but I don't know how much of it is Middle Eastern.
Well, didn't you just say your grandfather's from Syria?
Yep, yes he is.
So that would be at least what, 25% right there, correct?
It doesn't quite work. It doesn't quite work out that way, actually.
What do you mean?
Let's just say you have, sometimes depending on which DNA
who's strongest, dominant, or whatever.
It'll come out. Yeah. It doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be 25%, 25%. No, yeah, it'll show up, but it might not. Yeah, the way it's mixed in the DNA, it might maybe only 10% will come out.
Here, look to the side. Just look to the side. Go that way. Yeah, I see Israeli. I see Israeli right now.
Sometimes when I wear a mask, people talk to me in a different language, in Arabic. I'm like, dude, I don't know.
And what do you say? No, bro. Wrong guy, bro.
Yeah, bro.
The funny thing, remember when I was telling you that I was watching that little Amazon documentary about how they were there's former employees who were complaining about the work practices at Amazon over the week.
Always.
No, this guy. But for some reason I started watching South Beach Toe. Remember that day?
Oh yes.
Now the funny thing is, everybody in that show, whether they're talking to a woman, child, grandmother, doesn't matter, bro. They always say bro. Like a guy was talking to his sister. He's like, "Come on, bro. Really, you gonna do this to me, bro? Like, what the fuck?" Like everybody over there says bro. Like regardless. Like one chick was talking to her dad. Like, "Really, bro? You gonna fire your brother? That's messed up, bro." Like, everybody down there say bro.
People from Miami do not watch South Beach Toe. I guarantee that right now.
But I'm talking about, do people say bro a lot? Like, you say bro a lot, or you used to back in the day. I don't know. Did L Dog domesticate the bro out of you?
I started using the word bro on the West Coast. I did not use bro on the East Coast. Never.
You never said bro in Florida?
Not even. No, not even.
Oh, okay.
I'll use dude.
Uh-huh. But if you're talking to a woman, you're never gonna say bro, right?
No,
yeah,
never.
That's what like struck me. Like, how many guys say bro to, like, I say dude a lot, and I caught myself saying dude to chicks.
Was there Cubans on that show? I've only seen the show once.
Cubans on the show. I mean, I think the family that runs the tow yard, they're perhaps some sort of Latin Latin descent,
They're probably
but
they're probably Cuban. They're probably
what do you
Cuban.
mean, like, but they don't speak Spanish or anything like that.
No, no,
So
no,
it's
no,
like,
no.
yeah.
But there's a certain Cuban accent that's different than the Mexican or other Latin
Oh
country
yeah,
accent.
yeah. But I mean,
I'll have
they never speak it on the show.
I'll have
So,
to watch it and I'll let you know.
well,
I haven't seen that show in years, and then
once you go South Beach Toe, you don't go back.
oh,
So
what?
I expect us both to start rocking the fucking South Beach towing shirts out here. And like, hey, bro, now
I
that's
think
the,
Justin Bieber was on that show, I believe. If I
I haven't
remember.
gotten that far in.
Oh,
Like the True TV, they have the shit unlocked. So it's like they'll give you half of the season and then you gotta buy the rest or something like that. Like there's a cliffhanger coming up about how he's about to lose the towing business, and then it just goes on to the next season. I was like, wait, what happened to the baby? What happened to this, that, and the third? I was like, oh shit, good old Perez.
is,
But it's so
is Cheaters
scripted though.
on that channel too? Is Cheaters on that same channel?
I might check it out. Well, I don't like cheaters so much. Like I like this because this show I know is scripted. Like there's no way half the stuff is
No,
happening in real time as
I think
realistic
it
as
is.
they're trying to make it. I'm just like,
It is.
what?
Yeah, I think it is scripted too. That's why we don't. That's why people from Miami like myself
Hmm.
don't watch that show. We'll watch that Love and Hip Hop though, bro.
Oh really? Wait, Love and Hip Hop is based in Miami, or it's just Love and Hip Hop
There's
Florida or Miami, and then there's Love and Hip Hop New York, and then different spots.
You're
But now
exactly
you
right.
go into that not thinking it's scripted, or do you know the
Oh
gig
no,
is
no,
up?
no, they got too much drama. I don't think it's. I don't think it's completely scripted. I
Uh,
think they generally get upset and pissed off at people, and they're catty like that.
hmm.
Especially when they were. I think when they were in like New York, they might have been less so, but when they were in Atlanta, they were just out of control. You know what I'm saying? Out of
and
control.
and I love how just a couple weeks ago I walked into like the mall down the street. The movie theater's
Yes.
back. It's
Yeah,
actually
yeah, I
open.
heard. Yes,
Oh
I
my
heard.
god.
I heard.
I have yet to go just because none of the movies like freaking appeal to me. But I might try to check out Black Widow up there if
Oh,
they
yeah.
have it, because then I don't have to spend the $30 to at home.
You
But
only, you
but
only do
I'm gonna have to get back onto my ritual, man. Sneak in some gummy bears, maybe some
Oh yeah.
goobers. Do you have any
Chocolate,
rituals
chocolate,
that you
chocolate,
go to the
chocolate,
movies? You like
chocolate
those are the
covered.
goobers, right? Or is that something else?
No, no,
Raisinets?
chocolate raisinets, raisinets,
Oh, okay. Now
raisinets.
I'm not big on dark chocolate or milk chocolate. I gotta have like white chocolate. I think like regular chocolate is just too bitter. I'm sorry.
Milk chocolate is white. Oh, white chocolate.
This
White.
guy like milk chocolate is white chocolate. That's
Oh no, I
racist.
know. I'm
JC is a
sorry.
racist. This guy. Nah,
Speaking
man.
about, speaking about, I know you mentioned one topic about your boy Kevin Samuels. I know you mentioned him.
Yeah, buddy. Like, he's my boy, but do you know anything about him besides what I've told you?
I literally looked him up last week for a little bit, and I already disagree with him. But go ahead.
Disagree with him how? That black women are not put on a pedestal, and how it seems like they or have let themselves go in public.
Maybe I took him out of context because I might have took him out of order. Like I only
Okay.
caught like one videos of him, but he was saying something like if you want to get that high profile dude, you got to go into a pub every day or a steakhouse every day and sit there with a dress on and approach the dudes. And I'm saying to myself, you know what? He's talking that way, being from Atlanta. So
Mm.
I live in Florida,
Mm.
and living in Florida, we as Floridians will travel to Georgia because it's a border state all the time. Once in a while, we will travel to Alabama because it's on a peninsula. We'll travel
Just
to
to smuggle
well, you
stuff.
know, just because of how Florida's shaped, you could travel to Alabama, Georgia,
Uh-huh.
and Louisiana because of the way it's shaped. So being from Florida, we would go to Atlanta, once a year or so.
Mm.
And Georgia is different than Florida, and the fact that there are not that many dateable men in Atlanta or in that county. What I mean is that a lot of the men are either in jail or
Uh-huh.
on the down low.
Huh?
Or
Oh,
the,
gay.
yeah, or well, gay down low can be both ways. You feel me? So and or had or like had no job. So
Uh-huh.
the number of dateable men
Mm.
is less in Atlanta. So there's a lot of
So
when
when
my
you say
friends and
dateable, you're not talking about high value. You're just talking about value in general. Like a guy worth his salt who has a job, you know.
yes,
Hmm.
and who's not gay,
Uh-huh.
right? Because exactly. So the thing is, there is not that many dateable men in Atlanta
Uh-huh.
area. So when my friends and I would go there, you see
Yeah,
all
the
these
flock of dudes. Oh my
no,
God.
these sisters would be successful. I'm
Uh-huh.
talking like Lexuses,
Mm.
Mercedes, Benz, have a good job, educated, and they were single. All
Yeah.
these all these successful, good-looking sisters were single.
But you haven't been there in a while. Like you
Well, it's
noticed this back in the day, like 10 years.
10 years, right? Yeah, yeah. It's been
So
like 10 years.
now it seems like it hasn't evolved in the good way. It's just slowly been increasing in general. Like for me, my whole thing is like what I performed at the Lexington last Sunday. I did some comedy up there because my friend got oh nice plug for the cup there. I don't know who Crater
Yeah.
Lake is, but yeah, good stuff. I wish
Oh,
hope they could sponsor us.
Oregon. It's on my Instagram. It's on my Instagram. You'll
Oh,
see
this
it.
guy. Well, speaking of Instagram, what's your Instagram? Jamaican Nights.
Jamaican Nights, Night at
Oh, okay.
Gmail. I'm sorry at Instagram.
All right. But see, my whole thing is when I after I performed the Lexington bar, it was going to be turned into a club. Like you spend like $10, $20, and you can stay after for the comedy, and then they just start playing hip hop music. Now, a lot of the people just came for the club afterwards. There
Yes.
was like a lot of white people in the beginning, and then when it turned into a club, it was mostly black people. Now
Normal.
the women in the club were all like linebackers, dude. They were all like freaking boxed. Like they had no. I mean, the only feminine quality that they had was the fact that they were wearing like skimpy outfits, like lingerie. But it's like you're
Uh,
built like a brick house. Like how? What
is,
makes you
is,
think men want?
is, this,
I don't want that.
is this LA or is this Georgia?
This is L.A.
Oh,
Downtown
okay, okay. Just
L.A. Like
had to make sure.
downtown. I was like, what the hell is going on? Like what? I was dressed in a blazer. I had my the tight jeans on, but I mean like I was dressed up because I was like well I mean I was performing, but I wasn't. When I performed, I wasn't dressed up. I was wearing shorts, flashy shirt. But then when I went afterwards to that thing, like none of the chicks were dancing near me. I was like, cool. I mean, none of the black chicks. I had a conversation with a white chick, and I was just like, you're so cute. Like, thanks. And then she had to drop that she's part black. I was just like, I don't care what your race is. Let's just
Oh,
dance.
she said that she's what?
She that she's 1/8 quarter black or 1/8 black or something
Oh,
like that. And I was just like,
oh,
I didn't ask. I don't
that's
know
guilty.
why you told me that I'm
Well, that's
not
good.
going to have sex with you or something. I mean, she was
Guilty.
cool. She, of course, had white rhythm, so a little off.
Yeah.
A little doing the Carlton. I tried to do the Carlton last night and I forgot how to do it. That's how out of the game I've
I'm with
been. I was like, damn it, how did I
I'm
do
with
that
it.
dance? Because they were playing
I'm
like
with
Fresh
it.
Prince near the end of the night. I was like, damn it. But I had fun last night, and like I had to post it on Facebook. I was just like, what's happened to black chicks, man? Why did they just start giving up on looking good and stuff? Because even like
Well,
a couple weeks back, did you know about the Monique controversy? How she was calling out black chicks on wearing bonnets out out and about. Like if you're going to a grocery store and stuff, like why is this acceptable? Why are we allowing our black queens to literally roll out of bed and just walk out into the world? So then it's like there's like a hashtag movement of hashtag mind your own business, and stuff like that. Like, I mean, it's everybody's business. Like, like you don't see other races doing that. Like, I'd never, I don't think I've ever seen a white woman of a certain stature walking out with curlers. Like, unless it was on I Love Lucy. Well, bonnet. What is the bonnet hiding? The bonnet is hiding curlers, is it not?
Are you serious? You think what? Really?
What?
Nah,
really?
that's
What?
unacceptable. No.
Oh, you haven't heard anything about this? The bonnet?
No. So they're actually have curlers and they're going out in public with them.
Yeah, like grocery shopping, running errands. But I'm just like, hey,
Stop. No.
Dead serious.
I must be out this.
Well, since you're out of the game, there, flash it. Let's see it. Show Elder. There you go. Since you're out the game, you ain't looking. So maybe they're out there and you're like, oh, what's up, L dog? Yeah, and then some PDA.
I'm not that.
Well, you don't PDA. You don't show signs of public affection.
No, I mean, I still love those other people. You know what I'm saying? I'm not dead.
What'd you say? Why you gotta say it under your voice, man?
I'm just saying, like, we're not in curlers though.
Yes, dead serious. Like it's something out of a I Love Lucy sketch or something. Like what? But she's getting the riot act for calling it out. Like, how is this acceptable? Like, no other race would do that. And even my whole thing is, like, you see women are trying to look thicker. What race is always known as being thicker? Black women. So, like, other races, like white chicks and Hispanic chicks, they're all trying to look more black. But the black chicks aren't, you know, the black chicks aren't looking presentable out in public. Like, even at this, like, I swear there was at least 2 or 3 chicks that were wearing lingerie. And like I said before, they're bigger chicks. Last time I was weighed, I was 150 pounds. There's no way that chick was 150 pounds shorter than me. She had to be at least 2. In my world, you catch what you kill, or you carry what you kill, and I ain't killing that and trying to carry that home.
Listen, bro. According to your boy Kevin Samuels, those girls are doing what they're supposed to be doing. They're supposed to be out there, looking good, trying to catch their high profile man.
But I'm telling you, they weren't looking good.
Well, like I said, you're in a totally different dating environment in LA than it is in Georgia. I'm saying Kevin Samuels is coming from a place in Georgia, thinking that where the dating scene is more, it's easier for men because there's more women than in LA. It's just difficult for everybody. Unless you got money. If you got money, good. If you got money, you can go there. I mean,
you don't even have to have money. Just look like you have money. That's it. Rent a car for the weekend. Like, I had an old roommate. He would literally, I mean, he wasn't making that much, but he's gonna rent a car for like $300 every weekend just to floss, make it look like he's rolling. I'm just like, why? Why would you do that? Like, that's just money blowing just to look like you got money.
You know, I could easily take that money and get a girl for less. Using this, meaning instead of using the $300 to buy a car, give me half that money. We can go to the pubs and just start buying drinks for people. So
that is an experiment. That is
no. I know. Listen, a real quick story. I know a gentleman here in Washington State. You know, he's kind of chubby, whatever. But he gets so many women because of the fact that he's very generous with his. So he'll go out. Hey, listen, I see you're cute. I just want to say hi to you. Can I offer you a drink? You know what I'm saying, or a beer? Because I don't want you to think I put anything. I talk to the bartender. Hey, what's your name? And then he's not scared to spend money on whatever.
Well, you know me when it comes to money. I mean, I can do it now, but like shit. Like I said, I'm eating burgers with no cheese and then buying the cheese at the grocery store.
No,
So
no, you don't need to be malnutrition just to buy save money to spend on
no, no,
chicks.
I'm
I'm saying,
saving money. I'm saving money. I'm saving 10 cents per slice. Ten
listen,
cents per slice.
bro, I'm just saying if he's gonna spend $300 on a car,
Uh-huh.
I could save him.
Because nobody's gonna be drinking $300 worth of booze a night.
No, no, no. I said I can save him $150. I can cut it in half.
Uh-huh.
I can even listen. I can even do it for $100. He gives me $100.
Rent JC.
What's up?
You said
he
rent
gives me $100.
JC. JC Hitch.
Yeah, exactly. No. I'm not taking the money. He can use that only $100 out of $300 and buy. He'll be generous with it. He'll get more results. More results than him running a fancy car.
Yeah, but I mean, this was back in the day. Me and him ended up getting into a fight because every time I'd come home, he's smoking weed, and he offers me the weed, and I'm like, I don't smoke weed. So like every day, like for like months on end, I'm like, I don't smoke weed. Still don't smoke weed. Oh, come on, man. No, I don't smoke weed. I don't smoke.
And
I don't smoke.
and that costs money too.
Yeah, but I mean, I've never been a weed smoker, and I'm like, I'm not smoking with you. If I ever am gonna smoke, I'm not smoking your shit. There you go. So then he took offense to that. I'm like, maybe just stop asking me, and you won't get your feelings hurt. Like, what the fuck, dude? But
yeah, that's true. Nah, man, I don't smoke either, man. But yeah, man. But like I said, when it comes to saving money and building that credit, like I said, I mean, I've told you before that I've gone basically bankrupt at one point, and I've had like no money at one. Well, not no money, but little, and so I had to, and my credit's cracked, and I had to build it up also over the years by making the right decisions.
So there you go, smart decisions. So all right, I guess we're gonna wrap it up here. Wait, did you tell me what your movie ritual is? Grabbing some Raisinets, or do you have anything else?
Raisinets. But I thought you were going to ask what TV show that we're watching. That's what you usually ask.
Okay, well, what you been watching there, JC?
Okay, I'm almost scared to admit it, and I'm almost ashamed to admit it, but I'm kind of hooked. It's on TLC. It's called
Kardashians.
Seeking. Oh no, that's an E.
Oh yeah, I'm surprised you know that. This guy.
It's called Seeking Sister Wives. It's about couples who try to get another girl as another wife. They're crazy. Hey, and there's
already
two
covered
brothers,
my eyes.
And there's two brothers. There's one guy. He's a big dude. I really watched it because the guy had like really big muscles. And I'm like, oh, because it came across my YouTube feed. And I'm like, man, this guy's big. He got big arms, man. What's this guy? And he was like, yeah, my name is Gerard. I got a wife, and then we're dating. We are dating another girl, and I'm like, what? Look at this brother right here.
And what race was the woman? His wife?
No, bro. Yeah. This particular couple is a black couple. And the other girl's black. Yeah, and he was like, well, because back in the day, I'm a king, and this is my queen, and I'm trying to build my kingdom.
Wow. And where was he at? Where?
He's in North Carolina, and there's one couple in Colorado, one couple in Utah, and then one couple in LA.
Oh, okay. It's not. You're not saying he had different couples. There's different couples. Okay, that's why I was lost.
Yeah.
But that's like swing. That's not even swinger.
No,
that's like
no.
polygamy.
Yes.
Polygamy type stuff. I couldn't do that, dude.
Yeah,
that's just weird.
I'm hooked because I'm listening to people are crazy. People are absolutely insane because dealing with one girl is one thing.
Yeah, it's a headache.
It is a headache. It is. Barely dealing with one woman is hard enough as it is. Dealing with two, get it. I just like forget. I don't care.
And then three. And then 4. It's like a clown car. Headache-ville.
But the show actually made me in the show. Some of these couples are realizing how hard it is
To
what's the
get
word
a
I'm looking
willing
for?
participant who just wants to
No,
be
no, no,
like
no. Not that.
what?
How hard is it logistically? Like you got to feed this person. Are
Wait,
they
what do you
gonna
mean
get
you
along
gotta
with?
feed this person? Like this person doesn't
Well,
have a
yeah.
job, or like they're literally
Well,
just there for sex, or what are you talking about?
no, it ain't about sex though. You gotta look at it like this though. Is she gonna get a job, or is she gonna stay home and take care of the kids? Is she gonna do half and half? Is she gonna have relations with the wife or only the husband? It's always rules. You know what I'm saying, bro?
Hmm.
There's
That
so
stuff
much to
I'm
think.
glad I don't have to deal with. Like even me, like I'm not even good on threesomes. Like threesomes to me are weird because it's like you only got one penis, so it's like how can you uh, pleasure two people at the same time equally? I never understood it. Can't be done.
Mm,
Have you done it?
mm. No, no. I had the opportunity,
Hmm.
but I didn't take the opportunity. But yeah,
This
didn't
guy.
get it. Apparently they say the opportunity presents itself once a lifetime.
So did you?
Presents itself.
So at that moment, did you also buy a lottery ticket or something? Because it's like, or did you
I
walk around with an umbrella hoping to get struck by lightning too?
no,
Or what?
I don't know. Back then, I thought it was gonna happen again. Like I'm thinking, okay, I ain't worried about this, bro. I
What'd you
know.
say? What'd you say? Can you take a rain check? Can I think about it?
Well, long story short, I was at this club, and there was this nasty. This girl was not cute at all,
Uh
and she was like, "Hi, I think you're so cute. You're so beautiful." I'm like, "Thank you, I appreciate it." You know what I'm
huh.
saying?
Uh huh.
Have a good
Respect.
night, whatever. Have a good night, whatever. All of a sudden, her friend, bruh, her friend was the finest Carmen Electra lookalike I've ever seen in my
Carmen
life.
Electra looked like she was an actual like that was her job, or she just looked like
What do
Carmen
you
Electra. Like she
look?
was a lookalike. Like she
She
actually.
looked like Carmen Electra.
Okay.
I mean, this girl was drop dead beautiful.
Uh huh.
She she came up to me. She's like, "Yeah, my friend just broke up with her boyfriend, and she's really heartbroken. And we would really love if all three of us could just go out and kind of make her feel better. We can go to my place or whatever."
Mhm.
And I'm thinking, "Oh my God, this is my opportunity. This is like this."
but
So then I'm just like, "Yeah, go ahead. What's up?
but that's like to me
What's
it
up?"
sounds like you're it's like a burger, you in the middle, and the bottom half was like put through the toaster a little too much or something.
You're right. You're right.
So
You're
that's why
right.
like
Well, okay. Okay.
now if
Well,
both chicks looked attractive, cool. But you already said the one chick, the talker was not
no,
not
no,
not
no,
not your cup of tea. So it's
no.
like
No.
I wouldn't have done it, and then you thought,
No.
ugh.
So her friend, the good-looking one, was like, yeah, we can all go back and kind of like do our thing, all three of us. And then I'm like, all right. So now I go to the girl. I'm like, listen, are you cool with this? I mean, are you okay with this?
Who are you asking about? The
I
shit.
asked the good-looking girl.
Uh huh.
We'll call her Carmen. I said, are you okay with this? And she goes,
And then you
I'm
point at your
not.
junk. Are you okay with this
No,
right
no, no, no,
here?
no. She offered for all three of us to go back somewhere to make her friend feel better if all three of us got together. She offered me the threesome. She offered to me.
But it was with the fugly chick.
Yeah, all three of them. Yeah,
So
it's all or nothing. No,
wait a minute. You said all
no,
three of them, as in a four-way. You mean all two of them?
no, no, yeah, bro, yeah, it's two of us.
Oh, okay.
It's three.
Yeah.
Yeah, me and the two girls. The good-looking one, and then the whatever girl, and
The
the other
bottom of the
girl.
bun.
Right. So I go to the good-looking girl. I go. Are you okay with this? Are you cool with this? Are you cool with it? And the girl goes to me. I'm not. I mean, I'm okay, but I'm doing it to help my friend out more than anything else.
Mm.
So that wasn't the answer that I wanted because I
Yeah.
didn't know if she was attractive or not.
Oh.
So I declined.
And what? Oh, you declined because you didn't get the answer you were hoping for.
Right.
It wasn't a
If-
confidence builder. It's like,
Right.
you're not really selling me on this.
Right. If the good looking girl would have been like, yeah, I'm down with this. You're awesome. Whatever.
Mm.
I would have found a way.
To push on through. The train got to keep on trucking. All
I would have found
aboard,
a way.
choo choo.
I would have found a way to get with the elevator one.
Uh,
Also, I
uh.
would I would have found I mean, yeah, I would have found a way. You know what I'm saying? I would have
Well,
figured out.
like
But
they
because
say, love finds a way.
exactly, but since the good looking one was just like,
Mm.
nah, but I'll do it for my friend. I'm like, nah, I'm good, man.
She ain't my friend. But all right, this is another episode of Gamer and the Gator. You can find me here on Twitch under This Guy Gaming, as well as my YouTube channel, Ishmael_this guy. And JC, tell them where they can find you.
Jamaican Nights, 2 N's, NIGHT at Instagram.
All right, and you'll always be coming here. I know later tonight I'm probably gonna try. Later today I'm probably gonna try to stream Returnal. You see me stream it or no?
I've seen it once in a while.
Okay, yeah.
The game looks super hard, bro.
Yes, it is. Like I'm still stuck. Like literally for the past month, I've been stuck trying to just get a good run going, and then try to beat the same boss. Like I haven't even gotten to the boss because the level itself is so freaking hard. That's
Yeah,
where I'm at.
I would have given up on that game a long time ago.
I paid too much for the game. I gotta finish the game.
Yeah, there's that. There's
$70, man. But that's all new games. All new games for PS5s. Like your Call of
That's
Duty,
about-
all that stuff.
That's $10 more than what it used to be.
Yeah. And all
Right.
new games are that price. But
I'm-
yeah,
I'm
but I've
still-
got till August to finish it.
I'm still playing PS4. Tom Clancy's
Splinter Cell?
Ghost Recon
okay.
Wildland.
And that's like a
That's
stealth multiplayer, or what is it?
Just campaign, man. It's,
Oh,
just,
okay.
it's just so cool. It's just so cool because I haven't done nothing else worth my time yet. I don't have a PS5 yet. So.
This guy. Never gonna get it, never gonna get it, never gonna get it. Woo, 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 woo. But alright, folks.
Get 6.
This is me heading out. And as I always say, good fight and good night. And I'll roll you guys out with some lovely Sugar Shane here. Boom. Let me stop recording. Boom.
Streams ended. So what So you're recording on the Twitch? Oh. Oh, okay. I understand. Okay. You- Oh, I really am.